Shawnee. Welcome back. So, since I changed my work schedule a little bit, I am actually working from home today, and I'm gonna get ready at home for work instead of at work. I have these two palettes from Cosmic Beauty. There is the Sinister palette and the 'Tis the Season palette. And these were like special edition, I think, over the holidays. Let me show you. Here's 'Tis the Season. And then here is Sinister. Now, right after my last client, I am going to like late lunch, early dinner with one of my friends from grad school. So I want to make sure to do something that is not too much, but you know, is going to last for a while. So first I'm going to go in with this paint base, eyeshadow base from Color Rain in the shade Wheat, and I'm going to tell you a story. So I was reading the news, as I love to do, and I happened upon so many stories that I, am reading for funsies, in juxtaposition with the horrifying news that's going on in the world. So, remember a couple of months ago, we talked about the woman who has those 8 like reborn dolls, like the ones that they look real, but they're not. And she was like going around breastfeeding them and stuff. First of all, we all need to pool money together and get one of these dolls for Erica. Erica loves babies. And, I actually think we should get her one so that I can feature her in a news story. Anyway, this 19-year-old girl, Maddie. I'm gonna call her by her full first name. Madison is what I assume it is. She's super young. She's 19. So, we're gonna give her a little bit of leeway. All right. Like, brain's not developed. You still got stuff going on. Boo boo. So we're just gonna hope that that's the reason for this. So, what brush is this? This is the #1 brush from Rephr. If you want to know more about Rephr brushes, head on over to Jan Van's channel because she is like a lover of these brushes. Ooh, I might combine both palettes. I honestly have no real clue. Oh, there's some commonalities here. So I'm looking at the shade 'Tis the Season here and comparing it to Cursed here. They're pretty similar, right? Kind of. Not super. Cursed is a bit darker, so I'm going to go in with that one. Oh, so Madison. So Madison is a young mother. She's a little single mother. She's 19, so she had her baby around, 18, 19. She has a little girl named Ophelia, and now she has a second baby named Forrest. The one thing about Madison's kids, Ophelia is a live flesh and blood child. Forrest is not. Forrest is one of those reborn dolls. Now, here's the thing. Let me tell you the rest of the story, and let me tell you why I'm ambivalent about whether or not this is a good idea for her. So, Maddie loves being a mom. Love that for her. It seems like she's supported by her mom, I believe. I don't know. She's doing okay, taking care of Ophi. And she's like, she just loves being a mom, and so she's going to get one of these reborn dolls and name him Forrest. So she put together all her money so that she could do this, right? And she ordered it because these are like thousands of dollars. And she gets it in the mail, and it comes with like a little birth certificate. And so she treats Forrest as though he is her infant. Because now Ophi's like 2, maybe? She looks about 2, 3. Yeah, she looks about 2 or 3. So, yeah. So here's the thing. She takes Forrest with her everywhere. everywhere that she takes Ophelia. Like, she has a double stroller. She allows Ophelia to hold the baby, hold forth. And so the news person is like, do you think that, you know, Ophelia is going to get jealous? And Madison's like, no, because she knows it's not a real baby. Which gives me pause. Like, Maddie, do you know that it's not a real baby? Do you know that? Because I have questions. She literally has the two little babies wrapped up in bundles in a pushchair, in a stroller, a double stroller. You know how you see when people have two live actual babies. Now, one thing I can appreciate is that it does not seem that Maddie breastfeeds this baby like the other homegirl with the 8 reborn dolls does. Now I'm going to go into the 'Tis the Season palette and use this shade here, which is called Gifting, and I'm going to just put that right next to that deeper shade that I used. So yeah, she's like, no. Ophelia knows that the baby's not real. And here's my thing. In a couple of years, like, I don't know, 17 years, Ophelia's gonna be on my couch in my office needing therapy. Okay? Because, like, what? You are holding this baby as if it's a real child. You're teaching, which is good. You're teaching Ophi how to hold the baby, which is good, you know? Like, don't throw the baby, don't hit the baby, blah, blah, blah. But you're gonna tell me that this child, whose brain is still developing, like yours, is gonna be okay. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't want to call, you know, bad things down on people, but I don't think Ophi gonna be okay. I don't think so. Even if she has an understanding of, okay, this is not real, this is mommy's toy, she's gonna have problems when she gets older. Because she's going to be like, I presume, she's going to be like, why did my mother feel like she had to get another baby? And it wasn't even a real one. It was a baby doll. And we hung out with it all the time. And I was in the stroller next to the baby doll. If someone came in my office and was telling me this, I would actually be doing a psychological evaluation. Because I wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't believe it at all. Like, your mama had a real baby up in the stroller next to you. Girl, do you know what day it is? What year is it? Now, here's what kind of made me change my mind just a smidge. Madison said to have another live human baby would be too much of a financial strain. And I'm like, you know what, Madison, that's some good forethought. It's gonna be expensive. So cobble your coins together and go ahead and just buy this baby. I'm gonna go in with Ominous, just on the outer corner to provide some depth. But I don't want to use a black. So that's where I'm like, you know what? Maybe this is a good idea. And maybe you can just save up the money that you're saving from not having another real human, put that aside for Ophi's therapy in a couple years. So let me know what you think. Because honestly, at first I was like, this is stupid. But now I'm like, maybe it's a flip on, like, sex education. I don't know. I am going to go in with baubles and then I think with tinsel. Let's see how those look. And these are both from the 'Tis the Season palette. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Because initially, honestly, I was like, this is stupid. She just like that crazy lady, but she got 1 instead of 8. So the crazy lady is crazier than her. But the thought of, you know, the fact that she's like, I don't have the resources to raise another child, but I could just buy this little baby. And putting her, you know, she's not as far up on the crazy-o-meter that I had her on. So I want to know what you think. For real, for real. What do you think? Is this a good idea? Is this something that you would suggest to your child or to other teens? Maybe older adults, like, because I think the other homegirl's like 30. But Madison really changed my mind about her. And I don't think she's as crazy as I made her out to be. Okay, so time to do my foundation. I'm going to go into this primer from Urban Decay. It's the All Nighter Glow. As you can see, it's almost done, but I do have another one. Since this is sitting there, this has just been the one I've been using recently. And it's a little cold outside, so I don't think it'll be bad to have a little bit of glow going on. As we glow, let's talk about another Gen Zer. She's 18 and she's in Florida, because why not? I don't know her name, which probably was, you know, kept out of the story for, you know, not wanting to embarrass her purposes. So let's give her a name. Brooke. Becky. Let's go with Brooke. Let's go with Brooke. So it seems like Brooke did a little bit of drinking. She's 18, so it's a little underage situation. Going to go in with this NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I believe this is in the shade Menage. The sticker came off. But I typically buy Menage and New Caledonia for NARS foundations. So my thing is, I think that Brooke, is that what we're calling her? A little SD card ran out of memory. So here's the thing, Brooke, I think that's what I said I'm calling her, but I don't remember. I don't care. Brooke was having a little drink, and I want to say that she was with her girlfriends, because only girlfriends will encourage you to do something like this. Yeah. And that's like your girlfriends who are ride or die, okay? They're going to encourage you to do this. So Brooke decides to pull up to her ex-boyfriend's house. I blame him. He must have did something, okay? He must have did something. And she's like, I'm going to vandalize your car. As I throw stuff down. I'm going to vandalize your car. This is the YSL All Hours Concealer. This is in the shade DN5. So she goes ahead and vandalizes his car. I don't know if she calls him or something. This is one that isn't really going to brighten too much because it's closer to my skin tone. So he comes outside and he's recording stuff. Because you got to record, okay? You have to. Or else it didn't happen. He comes outside and he's like, that's not my car. Brooke, babe, not my car. That's the neighbor down the street car. Now, here's the thing. This is why you need friends who are going to get the details of everything. If y'all gonna be set it off extras, then you gotta have the right information. Girl, how long was y'all together? How you don't know what his car looked like? How you gonna go ahead? Could you imagine if somebody vandalized your car and it's not even supposed to be you? And I just can't imagine coming out my house and it's like, bitch, whore. I'd be like, excuse? What's happening, okay? This is not my I'm not in this situation, whatever it is that you have happening, okay? So now I'm like, Brooke was gonna get in trouble, but now she for real gonna get in trouble because you vandalized a random person's car. Brooke. You vandalized a, random person's car. Like, now, if I were the, attending officer that pulled up to Brooke, if she had vandalized the right car, I might be like, girl, let's give you a little misdemeanor, okay? But now, the wrong one, babes. The wrong one. We can't. Could you imagine the police coming to your door and being like, hey, and it's early in the morning. Hey, so is that your car? License plate 4567889? Like, yeah, what's going on? It's been vandalized. What? Yeah, so like a young woman who was hoping to vandalize her ex-boyfriend's car accidentally mistook yours for the boyfriend's car. So, it's now evidence, and we've got to put it in police custody, and at least now you have a good reason to call out of work tomorrow. Because Brooke ain't got no sense. Not swine. Let me go ahead and finish this up because it's time for me to work. I'm going to use shade 10 in the blurring balm from Cousin to bronze a little bit, and then I'll wrap everything up. All right, here's the finished look. Again, pretty much loving Cosmic Beauty. Tend to love their palettes. A couple I'm like, you for real don't need these. But yeah, let me know which Cosmic Beauty palette is your favorite. I hope that some of this was helpful, and I also hope that you are continuing to take care of yourself. I'm gonna have more stories, so just come back, okay? I would love it if you liked the video, and I would love it even more if you subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.